Today I'm out somewhere in a public space, but we'll try and make this work. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Affirm Your Week with Yise. And this week I just want to encourage you. I'm going to share a story about something that happened in my life in 2012, and I'm hoping that it's going to encourage you. So last week we were honoring our commitments, and I hope that you did set an intention and you did honor what you had set out to do, because when you do honor what you have written down, what you have set out, you do build confidence over time. You believe in yourself more and more, because you also gain the ease of doing it. The more you do something, it's the more it becomes easier for you to actually execute that thing, like exercise, like eating well, like practicing to be less moody, like trying to think positively instead of complaining about the weather, appreciating what's going on around you, and just always having this positive outlook. So I hope that you did honor your commitments last week. So this week our affirmation is, God is my source. God is my source. God is my source. So oftentimes when we receive blessings, we tend to think that the blessings are the source. Like your job, you think that the job is the source of your income. Your business is the source of your well-being, your ability to be able to do certain things, and yet it is the resource. It is not the source. It's the resource that God decided to place at your disposal to bless you with, so that you can have a comfortable life. So I want us to honor this week who our source is. God is my source. So thinking about that takes me back to 2012. When we say source, we don't mean only material things. We mean strength, we mean clarity, we mean peace, we mean sleeping well, we mean eating well, we mean waking up to a job, we mean having healthy children, we mean having a healthy body. God is the source of my health. God is the source of my well-being, my eyesight. God is the source. God is the one causing me to see. When I'm asleep, when my conscious mind is out, when I'm asleep at night, our bodies continue to function. The heart continues to pump blood. Your cells are continuing to carry out these really great functions that they were designed by God to do. You know, when you're awake, when you are eating, you don't send out an instruction and say, "Oh, stomach or enzymes, get up, I'm eating now." You don't send those instructions, because somebody greater than you, the one that's controlling this system, is the source of that life, of that system continuing to go on without your conscious mind sending instructions. So God is our source. God is my source. God is my source. If you believe that, I would like you to affirm with me this week that God is my source. So in 2012, I received a bouncing baby boy, very handsome boy. 5 months down the line, went into depression, separated with his father, because reasons beyond our control, right? And I learned about a lot of things that happened at the time. Oh, my drink is coming. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yes, thanks. Thank you. All right, so in 2012, I went into depression, and I was not even aware that I am depressed. It's only years later that I realized that, girl, you were sinking. So I learned about something very devastating that my child's father was involved in. And yeah, it took me off. I always thought I was in control of things. So I would wake up every day and wish that I did not wake up. I would sleep weeping, wake up weeping, um, did not want to go to work. I remember the very first day after hearing of those news, I went to work the next day, and God bless my boss, my then boss. So my boss just said, when he saw me, he said, go back home, go back home. Take as long as you need. Come back when you're well. To this day, he has never asked me what was going on in my life. God caused him to have favor on me, to have mercy with me. Today I may look and say, he's a great person. He is, yes. But I know that on that very day, that was God. That was God causing people to move in my favor. I took as long as I needed. And then a friend of mine then met with her. We had been friends. We met through work. She was really great. So I sort of told her what was going on. And she was moved to share her story with me, something she had never shared with me and probably has never shared with so many people out there. She was moved to share it with me. And I was so blessed that she did, because that is what pulled me out of that deep, dark hole that I was sinking in, knowing that other people are going through the most as well. It really uplifted me so much. I started feeling a bit better, I stopped cursing. It took me a long time to just forgive myself, because with me, it's always me beating myself up, and not the other person. And then later on, I start shifting the blame to this other person, which also does not serve me, because either way, the thing that would serve me is letting go, because I understand, because letting go is what serves you. When you choose to forgive, it's really not about the other person, it's about you. It's about creating this good environment within you, because you understand that you do not function well with unforgiveness, with bitterness, with resentment, and all of these things that these feelings, these negative emotions that we sometimes go through. So then I spoke to that friend. I ended up going to get like clinical help. Went through counseling. Nobody at home knew. Didn't tell my mom that, I now have been told that I have depression, and it's a serious condition, because when you are in that space, your brain will continue to just regurgitate the same instructions that you keep telling it. If you keep telling it that you're depressed, something bad happened to you, it will keep making you feel that horrible. So then that time sort of passed. I again had another really great friend that assisted me, look for opportunities, get back to school. I tried to find something that would help me get to a position where I feel good about myself. So I applied for a scholarship and got it, and that's a story for another day. But what I want to draw attention to is that at every step of your life, God is there. He's your source. Think about Isaac. When Abraham went up with him to offer him a sacrifice, the anxiety when he was seeing the knife, the fire, but there wasn't a lamb for the sacrifice. He was anxious. He didn't know what to do, and I'm moved by Abraham's faith, because when he left the servants, the others down there, he said, Stay here, we will be back. Even though he knew that he was going, the son was going to be the sacrifice. He said, stay here, we will be back. He knew that God, the source, would provide. And indeed, he named that mountain the mountain of the Lord, where the Lord provides. The Lord provides. The Lord is our shepherd. We shall not lack. We shall not lack strength to come out of every situation that we find ourselves in. We will never lack. We will never lack clarity. We'll never stay in a situation where we're always confused and we don't know what the next step to take is, because God is always there to move people to our favor. You are always guided. God is our source. So as we go into this week, as we start yet another week, may you honor the source. May you honor your source, your God. May you look back over your life and say thank you. Thank you. Thank you that, my body is functioning well. Thank you for my eyesight. Thank you for the message that I received today, a loving message. Thank you for those difficult times. They brought so much clarity in my life. Thank you for the strength to go through all of that. Thank you. Every step of your life, God has been there. God has provided. He has been the source. He is always, always going to be the source. As you go through your week, may you tap into the source. May you always know that you are connected to the greater I am. And remember that God is that which you believe He is. If you believe God is the size of a car for you, He will be just that for you. Tap into the source. The source is here. May you be blessed so abundantly this week. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. I'm really grateful that you are watching this video. I'm grateful that some of you are returning viewers. Guys, bless you, bless you, bless you. I'm truly grateful. My mission is to encourage you each and every week, to help you and I start our week on a high note with renewed energy and with an enlightenment and an understanding that we are more than conquerors. And remember to define what you want in your life. Define that and start moving towards it. Define that. Define that. I love you all, guys. I love you. I do. I show up every Sunday because I want to spread a message of hope, a message of encouragement, to say to you, you are on purpose. Regardless, or you can choose to have peace on the inside, even when on the outside there's a lot that's going on. You can choose to have peace. It's windy out here. But yeah, I am done. Have a blessed week ahead, guys. May God bless you.